And thank you for coming to watch the second part of this two-part episode of Rising World. Very cool and awesome game. Last episode, I fell into a pit, broke my leg and almost died. And then, vowing that I was going to be very, very careful, I then jumped into a pit, broke the splint, hurt myself, and almost died. So, now that you know what happened, I will see you in the video, and you take care. Isn't it? I guess I'm not. I guess I'm not. No, that's my workbench. Okay. Well, you know what? Okay, that's full. No wonder I started filling these. These are almost full too, of course. Let's see. I'll keep that one. Keep that. Okay, get rid of the food. I didn't realize I collected quite that much. Is there any room for any of these things? Guess not. Okay. Yeah, well, kind of silly, yeah, I know. And then... Okay, I don't know why I didn't put the fleece or the leather or stuff like that over. I do have to apologize. So, well, you know, I'm gonna need that. I can eat a pumpkin too, so. Okay. And then pop this stuff in there. Good to go. I was hoping that by sleeping, my leg would have healed. That's just not going to happen. So, actually, because that... Well, I did go quite a distance up that shore. But I haven't on this one. So until my leg heals, because I seem determined to get myself killed... oh... I hadn't realized I was just throwing all of my iron down onto the ground. That's kind of embarrassing. Okay. I can't even remember what I was talking about. Oh, yes. Once again, because I went and broke my leg, we're going to make this the temporarily disabled / handicapped person's guide to Rising World. Because I really, really, really do not want to break that leg again. Especially since I don't have anything to make another splint right now. So, take it easy, take it easy. I just run on the spots I know are flat. And we're going to see, because I've been, like, I got a distance to go before it's going to be stuff I haven't seen. And by stuff I haven't seen, you know, it's, because it's all, hello cow, procedural generation. And it's not really set up to make, you know, wonders of the world type world generation where you'll find just amazing things in Minecraft or, you know, Block Story or Terraria just because of the random generation. And this one, it seems to be, you know, mostly set up to try and make a real world type setting. So, and that's fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. A nice semi-real world setting is actually really cool, and I know I've got to be more careful. Okay, now we're starting to really go up into the you are in uncharted territory. Does that make... yeah, I do. Oh, wow. Well, I'm not quite sure how far my reach does extend. We need to get up into an area that I have not yet mapped, which I believe we're coming up on right now. What was it? Oh, that's assist to reflection. Ooh. I don't know if that's just my eyes, or this actually does a pretty good job of mapping to both directions if I kind of stay in the middle. Almost. I mean. Okay, remember when I was talking about procedural generation? I guess occasionally there are the weirder things. Also, let's take care of this because I'm kind of low on all this. Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay. Or if this is like just supposed to be like a lava field, or... Yeah, because look at that. This must be like simulating a lava flow or some such. That could well be. Especially since it, well, I mean, it doesn't really, like, you know, no caldera or fumaroles or anything like that, but still, that's nice. They did a pretty good job. I like that. Where was the... There it is. Hello. Yes, thank you. I know, I'm not hurting for iron. I got plenty of it, since that's the stuff that was just thrown all over the place back in my camp when I was taking out things. So it's not like I don't have a lot of iron. But it just... And resources, I mean, I've been thinking a lot about the planet, and I've been thinking a lot about cultures and the people of our planet and what we're doing to it. And just because there are resources in the earth does not necessarily mean that that makes them any less valuable if we just leave them there and don't use them. Because it does tear the place apart to do that. And it causes great damage. And my leg is healed. You know what? Wow, there's no real time to mount a... Wow, if you just hold the shift key when you're running, you can let go of the W and it keeps you running. Well, we're going to do just a bit more exploration, like over here at this, because that actually looks a bit different as well. And that's what I'm looking for. I like the new and unusual. I mean, and all the time I've played Rising World, and I've played it a lot over the years, I have never come across like a quote-unquote lava flow like that before. And so that, I mean, look at this. There is no way on God's green earth that there would be a pool like this at the top of a mountainish type thing unless it was a spring. And I don't even know how that would work. So I really enjoy finding stuff that just doesn't make sense. And it's awesome. That's one of the reasons I like the game Block Story, is because the generation of the landscape just is nuts. You will find weird land generation in Minecraft periodically. I mean, not even discounting the floating stuff. I mean, just, you'll have valleys that are right in the middle of something there where it shouldn't be there, you know, or there's the villages that are split in half with one of those rift slash fissures. Don't go falling your leg again and almost die. That was bad enough the first time. You don't need to do it a second time, so be careful. But I do want to, now that I've seen that, and that was good, I mean, again, we got to see something that shouldn't be, and that's awesome. Can't remember what else I was talking about, aside from wanting to see weird things that shouldn't be. And so far, like I said, we found a couple of things about that. I think that's what I might have been talking about. We have found a couple things that are just weird. And that's what I love. And so we're going to spend a little bit of time just doing the rest of that. Where's the pumpkin? There you are. I saw you. Oh, yes. I want your meat. And not in a dirty, sexual way. In a clean, sexual way. Indeed. Okay, we've gone a huge distance, so we're going to cut back this direction. In fact, you see it'll... Ew. I've really gone quite some distance. Okay. Oh, sheep. Yes, oh, sheep. But oh my god, look at the trees over there, how flat they were. And simple plains, simple JPEGs. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Oh! More sheeps. It's weird that there are so many sheeps around here. And by weird, I mean, of course, that's not weird at all. Now, if this is a less realistic, and that's already pushing the terms, less realistic sim, I'd try jumping down and landing in that. But in this one, at the very least, I will break my leg. So, yeah, we're going to avoid that. Okay. Oh, the camp is just right there. Even more that way? We're going to take more the adventurous way to do this. Like this case, I am going to go jump! Okay, that was less exciting than I thought it would be. Still, that was... That's a big, tall mountain there. With my newly healed leg, I feel like I could go billy goating up to the top of that. Come on now. We can do it now, can't we? I'd sure hate to fall. That would suck. Oh boy. I really do need to be much more careful than I'm being. But yeah. Oh, that could have been bad. Luckily it wasn't. Hello, trees. And other things. Oh. One of these days, climbing mountains is like this, especially like this. Oh my god. I'm going to fall. Ooh. Okay, that's good enough. This is high up in the air. Okay. We're going down this way. I get myself into these high spots and then my blood pressure skyrockets because it's so terrifying. One would think I would figure out, don't do that. I have an unpleasant physiological response. So don't do that. Oh my Lord God. Well, I need to first finish taking a look at this. Oh, this is terrifying. Oh, I don't like this. I mean, I like this, but I don't like this. And as we saw, that connects up over with that underneath. So this is not going to end well. Because of all these obscuring bushes. No. I don't want to go plunging. I want to see it, but I don't want to go plunging to my death. I mean, hopefully you understand why. I mean, plunging to my death just seems like a bad idea. I mean, it might not be. I imagine in many ways it could be a positive. You know, plunging to your painful, horrific, nightmarish death could be positive somehow, some fashion, some way. I personally don't understand, but just because I can't see it doesn't mean it's not true. We're going to take this route to the beach, and then we're going to head down and back to the camp. This way only because, hey, we're clearing out a larger portion of the map. And while it's not important, I want to have a greater view of my world here. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's a good thing. And once again, as I continue to destroy the surface of the planet for my own selfish needs. And one would think, what was that noise? One would think that since this world was generated for me to adventure in, that therefore I shouldn't feel bad about adventuring in it and taking advantage of those resources, because they were placed here to be used specifically by the player. So I probably shouldn't feel bad that I am exploiting the available resources to me, because without a player, well, shucks, we start going that direction and we start going into the whole, what is the purpose of a world if you have no one there to exploit the resources? And there's plenty of reasons for the world and the resources without them being exploited in any way, shape, and or form. And in fact, if you take a look out your window right now and the horrific, nightmarish state the world is in as we speak, it is because we have been just pulling out all these resources at a horrific rate with no mind to anything but profit. So, yeah, I got depressing. How about we think about happy, fun, and friendly stuff instead, like finishing up the map, which we're not going to do. I mean, I'm not going to take this off into full weird directions just to get like one square that I don't have yet. I did see the pumpkin. So I'm going to do stuff like that. I thought I saw... You don't get to escape. How far away? Oh, yeah. Oh, straight down, though, basically. Which means, then, we should head out over here instead. I know there's all sorts of food that I am passing by. There. And I do feel a little bit bad about... Ooh. Okay. Let's see if we can climb this bad boy here. This is a horrific surface for me to be climbing. And if I lose my footing, I am going to slide to my death. Oh my goodness. I sure hope the game does not include losing your footing and sliding to your death mechanics. Oh, and at that, it's not even anything but just this. But I need to head back to camp and not die. I don't know which would actually be worse, trying to climb in the rain. Rain slick vegetation, which has, you know, zero friction to it, or rain slick rock. Either one of those would be a nightmare to try and survive on. He says, as somebody who's never gone like climbing. I'm just basing that on extrapolation and thought. Well, I'm hoping to make it back to camp before I have to call it here. It's raining even harder. You know, I honestly cannot remember. Oh, look at that. You can see little circlets. Honestly cannot remember if they had raining like this before, so the updates are pretty cool on this version. Okay, we are almost there. Well, I want to thank you very much for coming along with me on this journey of exploration. My sincere apologies for falling into that pit, breaking my leg and almost dying. Trust me when I say that was not a part of my plan. I wanted to go digging down into that deep pit. But still, we explored quite a bit, and that is a good thing. So, as I like to do and can't if I don't have any stamina, I can't go running. I mean, I can still do what I'm going to do, I just can't run there. Again, thank you for coming along with me on this journey of exploration. It is greatly appreciated. I really enjoy playing these games, and I'm glad that other people seem to at least enjoy watching. Definitely a thumbs up. We're going to play again. I've got a schedule, and while right now that doesn't make any sense, just remember this. It doesn't make any sense. I'm making this up as I go along, but I'm trying really hard. So, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing.